This video is going to test the difference between a Samsung 840 250GB SSD and a Samsung 850 Pro 256GB SSD. We're loading up Windows on this test. This is the Samsung 840. We're loading up Windows and also going to launch Excel and Google Maps just for a comparison. The computer posted in about 3 seconds into the video. Windows 7 loaded at about 32 seconds. Excel loaded almost instantaneous, maybe 3 or 4 seconds after that. Google Earth starts to load, and it comes up at about 61 seconds total by the time it kind of shoots over to the US and does its little startup. Great timing for an SSD. We'll be doing some benchmarks momentarily. Okay, here we benchmarked 3 different drives. The first one is a Seagate 7200 RPM mechanical drive. You can see how the second one, which is the Samsung 240, that was benchmarked with their Magician software set to high performance. You can see the huge improvement over the mechanical drive to the SSD. And then we have 3 benchmarks of the Samsung 850 Pro. The first one is before the Magician software, so this is right out of the box, not setting anything up for performance or anything. The second benchmark of the 850 is actually after the performance was changed. You can see quite a bit of improvement there. And they also, on the 840 Evo, 840 Pro, 850 Pro, they also have what they call their rapid mode, which uses part of your RAM as a cache, and you could see how that really made a huge difference in the benchmarks once you enable the rapid mode. Okay, our next benchmark was HDTune, where we ran a full retest across both drives. First, we started with the 840, which actually had a minimum read speed of 252 megabits per second, with a maximum of 446 megabits per second and an average of 437 megabits per second. It had a couple drops. Now, when we ran the 850, the drops were not nearly as drastic. The minimum on that was 399 megabits per second, with a maximum of 523 megabits per second and an average of 447 megabits per second. So the minimum was higher on the 850, the maximum was higher, the average was about 10 megabits per second higher. Overall, very satisfied with the 850 Pro. If I had to buy it again, I would definitely buy this drive again. Hope you enjoyed the video.